What's up, manga fans? This is Rafael from C Manga, and welcome back to another review of Hajime no Ippo, chapter 1085, The Next Turn. So, we were lucky to get another two chapters of Hajime no Ippo this week. They came out earlier today, and we finally get to see the Naniwa Tiger have his turn in the ring. After that horrific display from Mashiba, we definitely can look forward to seeing the Tiger tear apart his opponent. And this chapter was funny because the aftermath had, Mashiba and his usual appearance of the demonic Grim Reaper with his devil-like eyes and his evil grin. As noted by Aoki, he's not human. And it's funny because this kind of struck a tone in Ippo's thoughts when he's like, he's not human. And I'm thinking, is he starting to learn? You need to be a monster in the ring. Hopefully this is the start or some sort of hints towards him, realizing he needs to be more aggressive in the ring. But anyway, although Mashiba, still has his kind of demonic persona and appearance, he actually responded to his fans a bit more casual, or I'd say kinder, if anything, than he did before. He actually raised his fist up, and that was noted by everyone. And when someone mentioned, Kumi would be proud, this kind of struck Ippo again, and I'm thinking he's starting to realize that he needs to buck up and start, manning up to in terms of being a boxer. So the changing room scene was funny once again. It literally got heated up the moment Mashiba came back, and Sendo was like, it looked like you got trouble with that with your match, thanks for heating it up for me. And then Mashiba's response to Sendo was basically, don't cool down the match with your shitty performance. So they get into it again and fight, and it was funny because Sendo intended to give Mashiba a body blow, but he hit his belt instead. So he's like, screaming. And then Mashiba basically shouts at him, tell him to get to your damn match right now. And he throws a chopping right. Sendo ducks it, and then wouldn't you believe it, it's a repeat of Mashiba's match which just happened. It was a chopping right feint, and he uppercuts Sendo, and I was in complete stitches at this, but I just thought the humor is so apparent in these chapters. I'm loving it. And apparently Mashiba's trainer says, it seems like this is your way to encourage each other, and Mashiba's like, whatever, innit? So maybe this is their way of saying do well or something, that kind of grudging rivalry and animosity towards each other. So when Sendo was actually going into the ring now, his fans are, because they're from Osaka, or if that's the region, they're so aggressive in terms of their cheers. I could imagine just like in the anime going, Sendo, Sendo. And the person who stood out the most was his like underling Hoshi. You just see like little random panels of him going, Sendo, and I could not stop laughing because I could imagine this guy's all big and brawly, but he's like acting like such a little kohai, as they say in the series. So that was funny. And we get to see Sendo's opponent is a Mexican champion called Jose Nago, and he's ranked 5th in the world. I think Sendo is ranked 4th, and this also strikes a nerve with Ippo as well. He's like, the Mexican champion, so you can tell he's feeling some sort of, I don't know, I wouldn't say jealousy, but I'd say regret or something. He's starting to realize that, Sendo's moving on as well. And I just feel like everything he's thinking is probably like, I need to start stepping up, or I've wasted my opportunity, I need to rank up. So and the fact that Sendo is technically the same as Ippo, he's already knocked out 4 Mexican boxers, as Jose said, and now he's going to challenge them, a Mexican champion. This is basically showing Ippo really needs to get his work. Again, he's definitely got his work cut out for him. So as I said, after Sendo was evaluated by Jose, he apparently said that despite him being a Mexican boxer killer, he knows his weakness from watching all these matches. So that's going to be interesting to see what he's going to do to throw Sendo off. It's probably going to be something like outboxing, I can imagine, because Ippo and Sendo are infighters and they like to brawl at a close range. So I can imagine this guy might just, you know, take the fight to a distance and, you know, try and win on points or something, or maybe he'll just wear him down or something like that. But we'll see what happens. As I said, Sendo is a beast of a boxer, and if you pee him off, he tends to get, I'd say, become more dangerous to his opponents. We've seen what he's done back in the day when he was a champion, and he completely scared that guy into retirement. He didn't want to go in the ring again, so this guy better watch out. Sendo's not one to mess about, so we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely loving these chapters. They're so refreshing after that long Ippo versus Alfredo period, and it's like they're so short and sweet. The comedy's there, the action's there, and I hope, you know, the pace and the storyline continues like this, and this will build up, you know, to obviously the massive match for Takamura himself. We've been looking forward to that. We haven't had a serious match in a while, so I'm looking forward. But as I said, right now it's about Sendo, and I want to see him at work, because we haven't really seen a match from him in a while. This is going to be great. So you guys know the usual. If you enjoyed this chapter, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll join you in the next review.